Welcome back to the Anthony Lee Crypto Channel. We are live on this Friday. It is the U.S. market open in just a few minutes. We're going to check that out, try to get in our usual trade. See if we can't get something going. Making sure we're good in here. How's the music, y'all? If it's too loud, somebody let me know. We should be streaming good. A little price action this morning. We're going to let some folks come in. Let's see who's in there. Dagbjort. Got the popcorn ready to roll. Thanos. What's up, brother? Salt chain ready for a Friday trade. You and me both. Actually, I already took a trade this morning, guys. We'll talk about it in a minute. Max morning. Got something to show you guys, but we got the U.S. Open coming up here, guys, and I'll kind of show you what I'm looking for. We got a poll going too. Let's see what we can get, guys. Go ahead and answer that poll. Let me know what you think. Are we going up, down, sideways? Sorry, guys, I'm moving some things around. I've only got 2 monitors today. Usually I have 3, so I'm having to go in and out of a couple of apps, but I shouldn't have to do that too much. How'd everybody do yesterday? We had a heck of a day yesterday, guys. I was in with you guys. I don't think most of you, well, I know not all of you chime up in Discord, but I don't think most of you took that trade I gave yesterday. And it was a really good trade. It worked out really well for us. We made a whole lot of money yesterday. Let me see. What did we do in Discord yesterday? It's running together. Whoop. Let's get past that. Heck of a short, guys. I got stopped out at 92.3. Here's where I gave it to you guys. I'll let you know we had the big short squeeze coming. That was the move to the upside that I gave you in advance on the live stream. I missed it because I was away from the charts, but I told you exactly what to watch for, and it played out beautifully. We'll go over that. That was the big short squeeze, and about 20 minutes later, we hit the top, and I'll show you how I shorted this. And I'll let you know I am in a short. I said it's hard to fade a big pump like this though, but I think we're about to get a long squeeze. The shorts are coming in aggressively. How did I know that, guys? So, John, what's going on? Thanos got in perfectly and sold way too early. Oh man, I'm sorry. Listen, I hate that I missed it. Otherwise, you know, I would have walked you through it and let you know when I was taking profit. Music is good. Salt chain, so I can barely hear it. Let me see if I can turn it up just a touch. Just a touch. Is that better? Let me know, please. So I had this trade, guys, that I missed to the upside, and I went and put in a Discord, VIP Discord video only for those guys to let them know how I missed the trade, but also that I gave it live on the stream that I hope they caught it, which I know some of you did. Thanos just said he caught it, so good job paying attention. You're picking up on these things. That's really, really good. But basically, I don't know if I actually have it on here. It's the $400 trade we had yesterday. I don't even know what we made yesterday, about $3 grand. It all runs together. It all runs together. We have a couple of P&Ls. Let me see. I'm going to show you guys this because I want you to become comfortable in your trading. Here's the last Phemex P&L. I think we made $2,200 on this one yesterday. And I've been on K6 for a while. Guys. I know we're getting in 8:30. We'll mark that out. We got 5 minutes before we mark the candle. I'm really not looking for that trade anyway, unless it goes to my target. I'll show you in a second. Which it might. We're actually really close. Let's see. We're actually really close. I'm looking for this right here. I'm looking for 91.9-ish, okay? We'll go over this in a second. I want to show you something. Let me see if I can find it. I I don't remember. Anyway, I walked you through the long yesterday in the video, and then I posted about it, a video about it. But here's how I caught the short. I did not catch the long. I was out doing stuff, but we came up to the 786 of the move. This is a screenshot I put in the VIP Discord when I took the short. Okay, guys? I don't know if some of you caught this, I think. But we came up. Look, we set a big high here. We started coming down. You see my cursor here. We started coming down, but I didn't like that. I didn't take that. We'd come above the 618, and we'd close the several candles, so I didn't like it. There was no real divergence here. I mean, maybe some baby divergence here. It's not what I wanted. At the time we came up here, money flow was still high, stochastic still headed up. I just didn't like it. So when we came up and took the high again, oh, hang on, I got to go to my chart, guys. Sorry, we are hitting into my zone. We should be long. I missed it. I missed this. I was chatting. Sorry, guys. I missed this. I've been waiting on this all morning long. That's what I get for chatting. Let's watch it for a second. Let's watch it. Came right into our box. I had this, guys. I gave this in Discord this morning, so if you're paying attention to Discord, I already gave you this. Here we go. We're moving, guys. We're moving. You're going to have to give me just a second. Bear with me. Bear with me. We are moving aggressively this morning. Bear with me, guys. We're in a trade. We are long, and it is moving, guys. You see it moving. I might get stopped out here because I'm just having to throw some things together. I did not expect it this soon, but we were in this trade. I didn't get the size of the trade, the position that I wanted, but we're in it, and we're watching it, guys. We're only up $100, and I'm going to get stopped out way too soon. I can guarantee you. I can show it to you here. We're only up $150, and my stop is way too tight, but I'm not prepared for this. I'm not prepared for this. I thought it would be about 15 more minutes before we got this trade. I'm going to put it right below VWAP, come back below it. I'm going to get stopped out, and that's okay. We'll look for another trade. I've got other trades I'm looking for today. I didn't get near the position size I wanted. I wanted double this, but I just jumped in it real quick. I wanted a $100,000 margin. I only got 53 in. I just did my little slidey bar thing. I tried to zip it all the way over to the right, and I didn't get it, and we're probably fixing to get stopped out. But I didn't get the entry I wanted either. I entered here, and I didn't have a preset entry here because I was going to walk you guys through that. Look at me. They caught me slipping this morning, guys. They caught me slipping. They don't do that very often. I'm going to show you something really cool in a second. I think it's really cool anyway. They caught me slipping. Dang it. Anybody in this with me? Somebody let me know something. Anybody in this? Hawkborn. John missed it. I know it happened fast. I wasn't even looking at it, guys. I'm sorry. We're still moving. I might run this up. I don't know how much we're going to get out of this, so I might just run it up a little, just so I can get a little more profit. Right below that tip right there, a previous wick, because if we come back down below this, there's probably getting SFP this, guys. But I do have targets to the upside. I'm just going to take the money and run today because I've already taken a loss this morning. It happens. Gosh, I took a loss. I'll show you how I took a loss, why I took a loss, and you can learn from it. We're transparent here. I'm just chasing here, guys. I'm just trying to get back, recover some of my loss. Let me recover some of my loss this morning. They got me good too. Oh my gosh, stopped out. All right, stopped out. Stopped out, guys. Dang. Quick $117, guys. Yeah, they got me this morning already. They got me this morning. They hit me with a $118 loss this morning. Just made 117. We're even on the day. Actually, we're a little up because I got a I got a $48 after that 118. So I've been looking for this trade all morning and I just missed it. I should have made about 500 bucks on this move. That's okay. We'll get the next one. We have other targets. Sorry about that, guys. West Coast missed it. He just got on. Salt Chain missed it. We can still market our levels and see if what it gives us at 845. Gosh, dog, I missed this. Sorry, guys. I did not expect it to happen right off the rip. We're going to mark this out. We're going to see what happens, and I'm going to show you what else I'm looking for. Don't worry, this is not the only trade today. So, first of all, let me show you this. So, we're on K6. Do not, if you're not on K6, give me till Monday. I will have the deal, maybe even this afternoon. I'll post it in Discord. I've got a deal worked out with them for you guys. You're going to get good bonuses and super low fees. No, I've not had any slippage. You saw right there, price was and it stopped me out with no slippage, unlike most places. And I'm not saying it can't or never has. It's just so much better. But anyway, hold off if you're not on K6 yet. You do want to join me on there. We can even do like a team competition kind of thing. Here's what I'm looking for next in case we come up there. Why am I'm not on the right chart. Here we go. I really don't know what's happening today, guys. I marked all of this stuff earlier and it's gone. I marked it out before the stream. That's all right. We'll mark it again. All right, so we're in this thing, right? We've got, oh, here it is. I'm sorry. It's in the orange. So we just marked out the first 5-minute candle, right? We just marked that out. And we've taken the top side of the candle already. Sorry, I know it looks like I'm unprepared, but I was really prepared this morning. This trade just came so fast, it caught me off guard. We've been doing this all night long, and then right as soon as stream starts, boom, right to target. You see, we had this target marked out. Guys in Discord, I gave you this in advance. Okay, here's why I was looking for that. So we had Asia, right? You see the Asia session? Got the Asia session marked out down below. This Asia session right here, okay? UK usually comes and gets one or the other, and the US often will get the other. So if UK gets the low, the US will come get the high. The UK did not. It just consolidated. It didn't get the high or the low down here. And here is the Asia high. I have them marked out with these orange lines. So I was going to tell you guys, this is not the low. Gosh, I had all of this marked up before stream. This is the low with the orange line. So I had marked out these targets, and I was going to tell you that we're going to get both today in the US session. We're going to take this, and we're going to take this high, okay, at some point in time. We've already taken the low. We're looking for the high. I'm going to look for a swing failure pattern here. If we don't get it, we've got targets to the upside. First and foremost, this 93-ish area right here where the 786 is. We're going to look for that. There's some liquidity there, but we're going to look for that. Yeah, there's liquidity there, and there's liquidity down below at our bigger targets. But these are my intraday targets. We've already hit one of them. We made, what, 120 bucks, something like that. We missed most of it. And then we got this other target that I think will get hit today. If we come back to take this wick again, we're going to come into this liquidity zone right here around 91-ish. Somewhere in here. 786 is at 91.1. But we're moving today, guys. You see all these highs right here? Wick highs, wick highs. If this first one gets taken, you're fixing to shoot up to this target right here. So far in the poll, folks, 50% of folks think we're going sideways. Thanos can't win them all. I know. But check it out, K6. So I haven't told you guys, but I've been in this trading competition. I want you to know that this is the place to be. We're consistent. Join our Discord, guys. It's free. We also have a VIP Discord, and as I just showed you, you get all of my trades in advance. But I've been in this trading competition on K6. There's 5 million users on K6, by the way. What was that? 5 million users. Anyway, about 30,000. You can see about 30,000 are participating in this competition, and we are ranked 65th. I already got a $100 bonus. I mean, don't expect millions in bonuses, but we're ranked 65th for our P&L, our profit and loss, out of 30,000 competitors. So not too shabby, guys. We give you winners in the VIP Discord. So if you want to be ranked 65th, and if I'd have caught that long yesterday that I gave in advance, I don't know what place 64th is or first place or anything in between, but we would be much higher than 65th if I'd have caught that. That'd have been a few $1,000 trade right there. Anyway, I was pretty proud of that. 65th out of 30,000, not too bad. You don't get that for having a negative profit and loss, I can tell you that. All right, we're just kind of dancing around here, guys. We got a few more minutes before 8:45. We'll see if the big boys step in and really get a good push. We'll be watching for that trade. I've got some alerts set. Let me reset this alert down here in case we come back down. Anyway, let's go back to Discord. I want to show you what I was walking you through. So I didn't take this short right here yesterday, even though I gave you the long. Came up here, 618. I talked about maybe shorting here at the 618, but I didn't because we didn't have the signs I wanted to see. But when we came up again into the 786, which is major resistance, right? Look down at the bottom. We had got the red dot. This is the 1 minute red dot. Along with that, we got a bonus of bearish divergence, right? Okay. So then I went for my 3 checks on Wave Cipher B. That is stochastic, the white line headed down. Momentum, the blue line headed down. Money flow had crossed from green to red. It was headed down. So I knew we would get at least a super high probability scalp short here. So I took this. As soon as this first candle that came back, we got above the 786. As soon as it came back and closed this 1 minute candle right here, I shorted, okay, guys? And I came all the way down here. We bounced, and I closed out when right about here, right when we started to come back to the underside of this golden pocket here. You can see we had these little wicks here. As soon as we crossed it with this candle right here, as soon as we crossed out, I knew we were changing market structure and looking for a move to the upside. So I closed that trade out. We made, I think, about $2,000 on this trade. I can't remember exactly, but gave that to you. But another thing, and how I told them in Discord right here, I said we're fixing to get a long squeeze. If you're not familiar with CVD, I posted this also. Okay, right here, you have price up top. In the middle, you have CVD, and below that, you have open interest. So CVD shows if longs or shorts are coming in the market, and open interest shows if it's open interest going up, that means people are longing or shorting. So they're trading. Their trading volume is increasing. Doesn't necessarily mean they're longing. The direction of whether they're longing or shorting is determined by CVD, okay? So here's what we saw. We saw right here, price was going up. Everybody's longing, right? You see that. CVD's trending up this whole move, so they're longing. And immediately there was a massive, and I mean massive amount of shorts came in. See how massive this is? Like, it's just been kind of trending up, and then boom, all of a sudden shorts come in. You see at the bottom aggressively, which means they had trapped the long traders, okay? I knew they were trapped. They were underwater now. And so I put that in Discord. I said, we're about to get a long squeeze because so many shorts came in all at once to trap those long traders. And sure enough, we got the long squeeze at the downside. So good $2,000+ pickup on that trade, guys. We give this to you in advance. If you don't understand it, get in the VIP Discord and just, not a financial advisor, but just read what I write. That's all. That's all you gotta do. All right, guys, what's going on? Somebody tell me something good. Getting back to price action. We're coming up to 8:45 in 1 minute. And we'll see if they do any razzle dazzle here. Also, guys, 1 week from this Sunday, we're doing the workshop. I'm doing a workshop for you guys. It's a 2-hour workshop. 1 week from this Sunday, it's money back guaranteed. It's only $25 to register. Go to AnthonyLeeCrypto.com. You can get the link to the website in the description of the video and the channel description. And up top, you can join the VIP Discord. We do one-on-one mentorship, which is me and you live on Zoom, where I teach you what you need to know. Or right here, we got the workshop. And this will be live interactive. You'll be able to ask Q&A, and I'm going to show you everything you need to know about trading and how I do it and how we become 65th ranked out of all of K6. So join this. Money back guaranteed. We talked about that yesterday on the stream. You can't lose. All right, we just came in at 8:45. Drop back down to 3 minutes, see what they're doing. Somebody tell me something good. Anybody, what's going on out there? Hope you guys caught the long with me this morning. I'll show it. I had the loss this morning. I'm going to show you guys that anyway because I want to be fully transparent with you guys. I don't win them all. I showed earlier that I had the loss, and we're not on top of the world for the day so far. But we're getting there. We are down $20 on the day, okay? Down $20 on the day. That's no problem. We're going to catch a huge trade today for sure. We're going to try to make another $2,000 or $3,000 like we did yesterday. Yeah, nothing good so far after this 8:45 mark. Guys, one of the problems today, which I'm not expecting a whole lot, so I'm really just looking for the Asia high and lows to be taken. We already took the low. Because there's no news, there's no reports, nothing, and those always spark movement. They spark volatility, and we don't have any of that today. So that's why I was so shocked to get this fast move. I mean, immediately as soon as the market opened, I was extremely shocked to get that, but we got it. And we did take a little trade, kind of moving to the upside. Now, if we do come take this Asia high right now, I will look to short, so you guys may have to bear with me if I have to kind of flip over there and do some TA and some trade real quick, but I'll let you know if I jump in a trade there. But I'm not jumping in until we take this Asia high, and we'll probably won't stop there. We'll probably get this last little high right here, which is just a few dollars above the Asia high. It's unrecovered. Asia did not get this overnight high. So we'd probably take that somewhere around 92.8. And that's on the Bybit chart. Money flow looks good on the smaller time frames. 3 minutes, 6 minute headed up. 12 minutes, it's still in the red, but headed up, getting the green dots. Let's run through some of this. 24-minute green dot. We don't have the hourly green dot yet. Remember, we don't enter trades blindly just on dots. We look for our confirmations to go along with those. Just a whole lot of range play today, guys. We've been dancing on this point of control. This whole little range we've kind of been in. I know this is cluttered, so I'll put it on here a more visible chart. I had all of this stuff mapped out. I must have not saved it and clicked refresh or something. All right, guys, so we just came to the value area high, or we just slightly ran it. I think we can come get these, though. I expect us to come get these. And this is where I'll look for my next trade. Or if we come back to the downside, we're losing point of control. You can see we've just been dancing this range right here, dancing it all night long. If you just range traded, you'd have so many good winning trades here. If we come back down here to the downside, I will not look to take this wick again. I don't think we take this wick today, but we can come back down to the bottom of the range. We can take the wick for sure, but I'm just not looking for it. I would look for like something like a 50% wick recovery, something like that, and then come take these highs. So I'm looking for something like this or something like this. Come up here and then bring it back to the downside. TP1 at point of control. That's what I'm looking for, and we'll get these today, guys. I'm confident we'll get these today. Let's see. Let me check out the VIP chat. No gym today. I'm off my game this week. FOMC threw me off this week with my timing. I'm usually at the gym about 6 a.m. Sometimes earlier. I'll go at like 6-ish if I'm waiting on the missus to go with me. If you are in Discord, the missus is Catherine Lee. So if you ever talk to her or email, she's usually the one that responds through email. I respond when you message me directly. If you see my name, that's me responding. But if you see her name, that's her. If I can show you who you're dealing with. She's going to kill me. There we are. Look at the hat. Anthony Lee got the hat on. That's the Catherine Lee, y'all. Got another one here with the Edge. Letting you on a little bit of the personal life. Here she is with Edge. Catherine Lee, that's your moderator in the Discord. Just take Edge to the gym with me sometimes. The guy to me likes to go work out. He likes to run around. Anyway, that's it. A little bit of personal stuff there. Get to know your ALC crew here. So we got to get this up. My performance today at negative $20 is not going to help my 65th ranking on all of KSEC. So guys, I pride myself in stuff like that. Maybe I shouldn't care, but I do. I'm very competitive, so we will get in a big trade. Guys, if I post later, if we don't get in here on stream and I post it in Discord, just know I am looking for a winner here. Let's refresh liquidity, see what they got. Came down and got a lot of this. Yeah, they got a lot of this. Here was the wick where they came down. All of this was yellow earlier. I had it marked out on our chart. Still got some below here, 91.4, 91.5. Let's make sure I got that marked out. 91.4, 91.5. Yep, right here. This is our big liquidity zone. See where I have it on the map, guys? I got it right here on our chart. Here it is right here. This whole zone right here. And there's one above, too. And I've got that marked out above, too. That's the big liquidity zone up here. We had smaller liquidity zones here. We got one of them already. We have not gotten the other one. That's at 93.1. Let's see if it's still there. Yep, that's right here. That's all this right here. That's what we're looking for now. We can get the low side, but we already did. There was a lot there. We probably come to the high side first. Doesn't mean we have to, guys. I'm going to erase this Asia low. We took that. Gone. This is, so I've still got the green box on here. I'm going to leave it just in case we get an SFP, guys, but I'm going to move it down. We've already hit the golden pocket, so I'm not anticipating this to hold if we come to it again, but we could come and SFP that. Swing failure pattern. I'd run a tight stop, though, guys, because if we do not SFP this, and I'm going to wait for the reaction. I will not blindly enter this. And what does that mean, wait for the reaction? First of all, I'm going to look for divergences, bullish divergences, smaller time frames, 6-3, 1 minute time frames, things like that. But that means we come down, and then we don't just start to bounce. I want to get at least a 1, if not a 3-minute candle close back above this. That would be a swing failure pattern. If we've got the bullish divergences there, and I like my 3 checks, momentum, money flow, and stochastic headed in our direction, then I'd feel a little more comfortable taking the long. Stop loss below whatever low we set here, okay? Stop loss below it. Because if we're not going to hold here, we're probably going to come into this 786 in this liquidity zone right in here, okay, guys? And that's where I'll look for the next trade. Probably right at this 786. Does that make sense, guys? So we can SFP. I don't want to miss this trade if we come down, so I will look for the SFP, but this is the more likely target since we already came and grabbed so much of this liquidity here. But sometimes they fake you out because they know people are watching this liquidity, so they'll front run it. SFP these people who just longed here. I know some of you have got to have some questions. Let me know. Can you look at CVD now? Sure. Let's take a look. Let's see what CVD is looking like now. I haven't looked at it. I don't even have it pulled up. Okay, let's look at CVD now, see what we're looking like on this crazy little move. We're still just sideways, guys. I know we've had a big violet move here. It's not really big, but big compared to what we've had all morning. But we're still just sideways, as you can see. And this was nothing more than a squeeze. Let's take a look at it, guys. We had both. We had a long squeeze, and then we had, see, this was the long squeeze. Or excuse me, the short squeeze. We had the short squeeze here. You see this CVD going up. That means longs, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean longs are coming in. Longs would be coming in if this open interest, this section here, was going up. It's not. It's going down. So what that means is, shorts are being closed out. And you see the spike at the bottom that tells you all these shorts are getting liquidated on this move up, okay? So then we just kind of danced around a little bit, and then we had a little bit of a short squeeze. So people got trapped up here. We had this short squeeze, boom, right there, big $500 move right there in 3 minutes. So we had a long squeeze and a short squeeze. We liquidated both sides, basically. And what are we doing now? This is on the 1 minute, so very, very zoomed in time frame. CVD going up, open interest coming down. I mean, really, nothing much. It's not longs coming in. It's mostly shorts closing out. So it's just kind of neutral right now. You just liquidated both sides. You see, you got the short squeeze, you got the long squeeze. So now everybody's regrouping. You'll probably get some chop as CVD resets, and you'll get longers or shorters coming in, and then they'll squeeze out one side or the other. That's how the game works, guys. That is how the game works. Bitcoin dominance. Thanos wave cipher looks good, though up until 45-minute time frame. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. And yes, Hawkborn, we will take a look at dominance in just a second. Let me go back here since we're moving up and take a look at what my man Thanos is talking about. Go to a little more clear chart. Range trading, guys. Range trading. I still think we take this high. Start a little higher up. Thanos. Daily. I always start high time frames and come down. Now to give you the bigger picture of what's going on here, guys, okay? I'll give you the bigger picture. So we're on the daily. Here's how I would approach the chart. We're on the daily. I mean, I would start on the weekly, but we already know what's going on the weekly. We're on the daily. We are in an uptrend. Remember, we went over this yesterday. We're in an uptrend within a downtrend, right? Okay, so we're in an uptrend currently, but a macro downtrend as of now. How do we know we're out of the downtrend, guys? How do we know we're out of the downtrend? Well, for the daily time frame, you know, it could differ. You could be in a 1 minute, or you could be in a, sorry guys, again, I'm without one monitor today. So you can be in a 1 minute uptrend or downtrend. This could be hugely different from a daily or weekly time frame. So how do we know we're out of the daily time frame, which is a good time frame to determine the big picture? Well, right here on this particular uptrend, we have to get above this, okay? About 106K before I would say we're in an official uptrend. Now that's a long way to go. I mean, that's $14,000. So you could say, well, gosh, I mean, that's you're gonna miss out on a lot if you wait till then. Well, we don't wait till then. We go down to lower time frames and try to catch our moves on the way up. But what this means is we're now fixing to shift to a bigger picture macro uptrend. Okay, that could mean new all-time highs. So you can be an uptrend to here like this, but never break this and still come on down, right? Because you're still in a downtrend. Does that make sense? But if you came up here and broke through like this, now you're in an uptrend because you've mitigated this. You're in an uptrend, so you would look for a back test here. This would be a good long opportunity because you know you've switched market structure here, and you could look for continued upside movement. So you need to see some daily candle closes and and a bullish back test of this previous resistance, and then you could long the heck out of this for probable new all-time highs. That's what you need to see. Until then, we're in a downtrend, even if we are trending up. Macro, that is. Let's go on the 4 hour. Let me clear some of this. Let's go on the 4 hour, because we don't want to wait $14,000 before we make a trade, a big trade. So let's get a little more locally. Let's go on the 4 hour. Thanos has got it. Thanos has got it. 4 hour. Wave Cipher B. By the way, guys, this is not the more commercial cipher indicator that you're used to seeing. This is mine. I designed this. It is, the other one's great. I'm not knocking it. CryptoFace, those guys, they're awesome. I learned a lot from them. And I know they have toggle switches in the settings of theirs, and that's fine. That's great. This is just super simplified. There's toggles on mine as well, but this is how it comes. It's super simplified. I've told you how to check it out. I've told you how to use it. There's a video on it. Go to my channel right now. Subscribe to the channel. There's a video on this. And then once you subscribe, you go join my Discord, the free Discord, or VIP if you want my trade setups, but the free Discord. And once you're in there, there's a channel called, I'll show you. You have to join. There's a channel called Indicators, and it has all the indicators that we've created. They're private. You can't just go search and get this. You have to follow the link in my Discord, and it's my free gift to you guys. So go do that. All right, Thanos, sorry, back to the 4 hour. So 4 hour, we're moving to the upside. Let's see, we're moving to the upside in momentum. Stochastic, it's just curving back to the upside. It's hard to see. It's behind that wave, but you can see it just curved back to the upside. It was headed down earlier today. Just curve back to the upside. Money flow kind of headed up, kind of getting up there at a place where it might cool off for a little bit, but it is headed to the upside. You appear to be in some sort of, some people would call this a rising channel, which could be bearish. I don't know. Some people call this a rising channel like this. Just depends on how you want to draw it, which would be bearish. Or some people would call it, I think it looks more like this. Okay, I think it looks more like this, which is an ascending triangle, which is typically bullish. So we need to get up above here. We need to get above these highs. To get above these highs, I think we're fixing to have a quick move to at least about here, 98K. We might just come take these here. I like it to about 98K, somewhere in here, 97K. I'd say something like this. Right at 98K, something like that. This is where I would look to at least TP1 and possible rejection, okay? Still on a fib, see if there's any confluence there. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Yeah, you're right in there. Look at that. You're right in there at the golden pocket. Right in there at the golden pocket. I like that. So if we can break out of this channel, if we can break these highs from FOMC day, guys, next stop is going to be 97 to 98K. We'll look to short there. You've also got the daily 55 EMA coming in there. I know this because it's part of our Lionheart trade. I'll throw it on for you there. There it is. The green line, daily 55, coming right in there in the golden pocket. That's the next target, guys, if we can break the highs of FOMC at about 94.6. It's the next target, guys. But you wouldn't want to just take the trade if you break them, same as everything else, because you could come up, this is important, you can get wrecked. A lot of people get wrecked. This is what they want. A lot of people break out trade. Oh, guys, we're breaking out. Let's go long. Let's go long. Swing failure pattern. They do it all the time. It's my favorite trade. So what you want to see instead is a break, no trade, a back test, a bounce. And as soon as you get back over this level right here, it's the same trade we took yesterday, or I gave you yesterday for the VWAP long. As As soon as you get back over the level that broke these highs, as soon as you get back over that level, that's your long entry, okay? And that doesn't look like much, but I mean, that's a $3,000 move right there, guys. I'm sure you can take this, right? You can take it right now. You can take it right here at the breakout, and you might get lucky. This, what I just gave you, is high probability. And you want to look for other things also, like your money flow. Make sure it's still headed in your direction. If you're good enough or experienced enough to work with CBD, make sure you have some buyers coming in, and it's not just a big short squeeze, even though a short squeeze can certainly send you all the way up there. Let's drop down a little more locally. Look at the hourly for Thanos before we stop this. He said we're good all the way up to the 45-minute. Hourly does not look good. Hourly is headed to the downside in everything. Momentum, stochastic, money flow. Even though it's still thick in the green, it's headed down. Under current red dot. Let's look at my man's 45. I don't usually look at it. I gotta look it up. There it is. $45. Looks terrible. We're under a red dot. I wish I'd have seen this a minute ago. We're under a red dot. Money flow in the red. Stochastic starting to head up. Momentum headed down. This is a mixed signal trade here. You got a red dot, but you got stochastic coming up. Money flow is king, though, so we might can get a short trade here, guys. We might just wait for. We'll look down at the lower time frame. See what we got. 45 minutes says we're going down. Let's check out the 2 hour. 2 hour red dot. 3 hour should get a red dot coming up soon. Let's look down to 15 minutes. See if we can get a trade here, guys. We're at the bottom of the range. This is a no trade. I just don't like this. I mean, look, if you look, I just showed you everything looks like we're going down, but it has every time we get down here and we've bounced. So this may actually be a bounce trade. Let's check it out. Check it out. Make it a bounce here. I'd like to swing failure pattern this wick. Where's my charts? Where's my targets? Here we go. See what we get here, guys. If we get anything. Little bounce here. I don't like it. No trade yet. We're below the 786. We're probably coming for this low here into this green box. Unless we can get back above that 786. It's trying. Uh-oh. Vector candle. This is good. This means we'll come recover at least half of this at some point. Probably today, not always. We could get a trade coming up here, guys. I want this box. I want this wick. If not this 786, I really want this 786. That's what I really want right here. Get ready, guys. Tight stop if you take this now. Tight stop. When I post these in Discord, by the way, when I put my green box, I'm not a financial advisor. You do you. But where I leave the bottom of the box, not just a random box. This is where I have marked out where I would have my stop. A lot of people put these on there. I don't. A lot of people put these on there like this. You know, that's great. That's fine. People that do that, cool. I don't do that. The reason I don't do that is I hate to put a limit on where price can go. I just have my other targets marked out, and that's my target. And my targets are the same. Usually, I'll let you know. Here we go. We're moving down. But anyway, the point is, watch out for my bottom lines. See if we SFP this. Going down the 1 minute. Getting the SFP. It's not confirmed. Hang on, guys. Well, I'm hanging on. We did not take that. That wick is at the white line. We did not take it. I'm on the buy bid chart. We did not take it. We came very close to it. We came into the liquidity zone, but we did not take this low, guys. If I missed a trade, I miss it, but I think we come take it, guys. If I miss it, I miss it. More than likely we come take it. Come on back down. Give us a trade. We've only got one on stream so far, and it snuck up on us. We're ready for this one. Even if it comes back up a little bit, I still think we come take this. I just don't think we came down here and left this liquidity behind. Although we can. Although we can. This right here, a lot of you might be thinking, well, how did this happen? You have a lot of people just stepped up to protect their position right here. So a lot of folks stepped up just to try to not get liquidated, but trying to move back up out of there. Yeah, you can see we just didn't get it. Just didn't get it. We didn't quite come into that liquidity, guys. It's moving up out of there. This would have been a winning trade, but it doesn't mean it's over. This thing could roll right back over. If you're going to roll over, you're either going to do it now or at VWAP right here. You might come up to VWAP and roll over. If not, then we missed the trade, and that's okay. This was a low probability trade because you didn't take this. If we come take this low now, guys, we'll have some good bullish divergence too. This is not bullish divergence, though, because we did not take the low. It's all right, guys. We want the high probability trade. Go back to the 1 minute. I'm liking this for a larger move to the upside, though. I just want to ride it with them, so I want to come see this low because everything on the medium-term time frames looks pretty good for some upside movement. Coming down now, we might come get it, guys. We came right to the line I told you. I said we come to one of two lines. So we'll either come here at this previous swing low right here, this 1 minute time frame, or to VWAP. Came exactly here, rejected, so I would like to see this thing come back down. If we get a red dot printed here, money flow thick in the red, and this momentum curve's over, we should come take this low right now. Hopefully create some bearish bullish divergence, come down, take that low here, give us a lower low in price action, and a higher low in momentum. Right into our box of interest, right into our liquidity. It's kind of what we're looking for. And if we miss it, we miss it. But this is high probability. And if you stick to the more high probabilities, you will be successful. 7 times out of 10, if you take this front run, you're going to get wrecked. It does play out a few times, and that's actually unfortunate because it creates very bad habits. If we don't get it on stream, guys, you know what I'm looking for in the Discord. You know what I'm looking for. If you haven't joined our Discord, you are missing out. I give all of this as soon as I enter a trade. Here we go. As soon as I enter a trade, I give it to you in the VIP Discord. As soon as I take profit, I let you know. As soon as I stop out. Got the alert set, guys. Should come take it. Anybody's got any questions? Did anybody take this trade? 50% of the folks in here think it's a sideways day. I agree. I think it's going to be sideways with some slight upwards momentum. Everybody's still waiting. Everybody's still waiting. I'll give you the bad signal if I take it. Here we go, guys. If we take it right now, you can see the divergence we have at the bottom. There it is. Hang on, guys. Oh, we came all the way down to it. I'm long. I am long, and I got a very bad entry. Gosh, they got me with the slippage on this one. I was just bragging on them. They came right down in our box, hit the 786, bounced. All right, guys, we're long. They are getting aggressive right here. Be careful, guys. Fast move right there. Be careful, guys. Careful, guys. Mitigated bullish divergence. We need a stochastic crossover here, guys. They are putting the vector on here too. Look at this big purple vector candle. Excuse me. They snapped this thing back quick and then brought it right back down. Look, they came in here, boom, snapped it up $200 and rolled it right back over. Trying to hold that 786, guys. Careful, guys. They're moving pretty violently this morning. All right, let's get some upwards pressure. Come on, Bittercorn, give us what we want. Give us what we want. We need to get back above this previous low, guys. We need to get back above that. They are pushing for the downside here. Still got a little bit of liquidity. Still got this big spike right here they might come get. But I think we probably get a little relief first. I'm probably going to run a tight stop on this because they did not get all this liquidity. They came down into it, but they didn't get it all. They did not get it all. They might come for it, guys. Bottom of the box is where that liquidity ends. They could come all the way down there. That would be a very big move, but crazier things have happened. It's a long squeeze, guys. See the liquidations here. This is a long squeeze. This is not shorts coming in. This is longs closing out. So you don't have really any shorters coming in right now, guys. You had some right here. That's what caused the long squeeze. So you had some shorts, CVD going down, slight upwards here. Some shorts came in. Now you see the longs coming in, but they're not. They're closing out. Open interest going down. This is a long squeeze, guys. Everybody long in this sideways range just got squeezed out. Not us. We waited. Trying to form a little bit of a bottom here. We got to get back above about 91.9. I'd like to see us get back into the 92K and move on up and out of here. We're long. Anybody long, guys? Anybody long? Push, Bitcoin, push. 1 minute stochastic headed up, momentum headed up. Still in the red on money flow, but headed up. Looking for the green dot on the 3 minutes. Push, Bitcoin. Push. When I'm not on stream, I yell at the screen like this too. Drives Catherine crazy. See us driving in the car. We're going to dinner last night and I'm just yelling, $100 more, come on. Come on, push up. I don't want to see you come back into this. You get a fast move down here to 91.2, 91.3. I don't want to see that. Could happen. Probably going to happen. Thanos is live. Long Salt Chain. John. Hawkborn. Yeah, everybody's long. Yeah, you're right there. I'm right there with you. And I got to be honest, guys, it doesn't look the greatest. We did not get the reaction we were hoping to. Actually got a decent one. I just got hit with slippage. But I think it's okay. Either way, it's going to be all right. Right, guys? Either way, it's going to be all right. We're going to live. We still haven't taken Asia high, so I do think we can get that today. This should be a good trade. I got my stop loss way down here, though. Way down below the green box. But I don't really want to watch that drawdown. I'll be honest. Don't really want to watch that drawdown. Got an anchor VWAP down here, too. We need to turn this thing around now. We're holding 786, so we're just not getting the upwards momentum we want yet, but this could be it right here. Need to get a 3 minute green dot here in 53 seconds. And some upwards curvature here would really help my feelings about this. God, the U.S. is getting aggressive to the downside this morning. Actually, it's just everybody longing and shorting, longing mostly the sideways range. Everybody looking for upside. They never take it the direction everybody wants to go. That's why we waited for this level rather than longing right up in here. Normally, I would have longed something like this. Look, VWAP breakouts, bullish back test. Nope. Bring it back down. We were sniffing this out, but I was hoping this would hold. I do think our green box will hold, but it's a big green box. Not that bad. It's only a $300 green box. Shrink it down. Don't look nearly as bad. Coming into it. Coming into it, guys. I'm not worried yet. Let's look at this peak down here we could come get. Probably are. Looks like we are. It's okay, guys. See if we come take this spike here. They're coming for it. They are coming for it. Coming to that liquidity now. Hopefully we take the low, find support at the VWAP, and push up out of here, guys. Did we just take the low? We just took the low. All right, guys, we swooped that low. We should have grabbed most of this liquidity, and hopefully we can move up and out of here. Let's take a look. What a tough, they were tough. They didn't quite get it all. Don't come back for it. Y'all got plenty. It's time to move up. We've got the yellow X's stepping in, market manipulation. Stop loss is below this green line, guys. Might get stopped out of this one. That is not going to look good for my 65th rank on KSEX. Looking for the VWAP bounce. Looking for the VWAP bounce. Will we get it? They are ripping price to the downside, guys. Getting a bounce here. I know most of you should be stopped out by now. It happens, guys. It happens. But we have taken this low now. Don't want to see a move back down here. Coming into some support right here. You see this area? We're coming into a little support area. If we can reclaim this VWAP, I will probably fire off another long. I'm not seeing the divergences though, guys. No real divergences here. They're still pushing. This is a massive long squeeze. They are ripping to the downside, guys. Massive long squeeze. Yeah, look at this bottom. Big, long squeeze. Everybody getting liquidated here, guys. Most of you are stopped out by now. Sorry, guys. We don't win them all. Fell right through support. We are trading in this bigger range here, guys. You see this range right here? We are trading. That's what we're flirting with all day, was this point of control. So volume profile, come to the high, come to the point of control. If you lose it, next target is the value area low. So we could come way down here, guys. This would be a great long area. But that looks like that's where we're headed, guys. I'm right there with you. I lost this trade too. Probably have to cut out of here. I'm looking to long though, guys. I do think we come take this Asia high up here. Okay, we left all of this. So when it looks like we're done with all of this squeezing, I'm gonna come look to take this, and I'll let you know in Discord when I enter my trade, guys. So be looking for that, guys. We will make sure all this storm has calmed down first. We'll have a good trade on the next one. It's probably going to be from this box right here, but I'll let you know that I fired it off. Hopefully you used good risk management on this like we did, and you didn't lose too much. We lost about 200 on this, but that's okay. We're still up over $3,000 in the last 24 hours, so we are okay. We could take a couple $100 loss here and there as long as we're bringing in the thousands. Trying to bounce here. Did we get all the liquidity? Let's take a look at this one more time before we go. Did we get all the liquidity? Yeah, good, John. You got stopped out. That's good. Let's see if we got all that liquidity. If so, we might can move up and out of here. We got most of it. We got the big stuff. So we could move up and out of here from here, guys. Could move up and out from here. Jano's got stopped that. Hey, it happens like that sometimes, guys. It happens like that. But we move on and look for the next trade. Don't let it deter you from the next trade. You know the win percentage we run, but it's not 100%. We do get caught with things like this, but we use good risk management so we don't blow up our account. All right, guys. Well, I'll be in the VIP Discord the rest of the day, so check in there, and we will win this back. This little stop loss that we got hunted on, we'll win that back and then some. Hopefully today, guys. So I'll let you know, and I will see you next time.